live and ready.
Okay. Good?
Yes.
Okay. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Hope we gotta give all praises, honor, glorification. Peace. And according to the mornings of the Popular Millstone teacher above is GM, a branch of GMS Buffalo. And we gotta go to Isaiah 13 real quick. And yeah, bro, get that real quick. Whoa.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see.
Now, this is modern day Babylon. This is not ancient. So this scripture, this prophecy right here, this whole chapter really, not talking about ancient Babylon. You know, it's really talking about modern day Babylon. You know? Now, can I get Revelation 17 real quick? 17, you can start like verse 4. You know, I'm going into Babylon the Great.
Okay. Revelation chapter 17, verse 4. It says, the woman was arrayed in purple.
Can you start verse 1?
Yeah. Revelation 17 and verse 1. It says, and there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, and I show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
Now those are many waters. You read verse 15, they talk about how the waters are peoples, nations, and tongues.
Yeah.
Now in this American system, America itself is ruling over the whole world. So it even says in Jeremiah 50:23, that it's called the hammer of the earth. Okay, it controls the people. You can see about how many military bases it has throughout the whole world. We have over 800. No? Where you go?
Appreciate because of what you just said. Daniel 7:23. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon the earth, which shall be diverse from all the kingdoms, which shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. In ancient times, the fourth beast was Rome. Rome didn't rule the whole earth. It ruled the known lands in the ancient world, and it didn't expand that far. So truly, this is speaking of that continuation of this beast, which Revelation 13 shows you is America, that really devoured the earth. And you devour the earth through military might.
And in terms of the fourth beast, it's that little horn. America is that little horn of the fourth beast.
Okay.
That's how it's doing it right now.
Yeah.
No?
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. It says, yea, also, because he transgresseth like wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's got his military bases throughout the whole globe, man.
Yeah.
You know? It says,
That's like you see that now. So he's trying to get over Greenland right now.
Yeah.
Now he's trying to back off from it now.
well, he's got what he wants, because now he said he can put as much military stuff, so he going, you know, he basically, he owning it, but he ain't owning it, you know? He just kind of gangstered it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it really is show and theater. That's all that shit was. So it's political theater. That's all that shit was.
And I was just showing a picture of the U.S. Overseas military footprint. And when you do an AI overview, it tells you that America has the biggest global military footprint out of all nations.
It says, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and as death cannot be satisfied. And that's what you see.
Yeah.
All right, you know, the taking over of Venezuela. He stopped the oil from going to Cuba. He said, Cuba, you next. Wants Greenland, right? He wants all these other places, you know. His desire is like hell and death, man. It can never be satisfied.
Now he's trying to do regime change over there in Iran too.
Right.
You know, he's secretly sending troops over there right now.
It said,
How you doing?
it says, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And that's what he's doing, man. You know, and now it's to the point people don't even want to really come here no more. But before, this used to be the land of opportunity. They used to call it the melting pot, you know, this place. And he wants to keep everybody close to him, man. And, you know, as Obadiah says, you know, they are the least desired among all the nations, you know.
Right.
Yeah, then you keep going on Revelation.
Revelation 17:2, it says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication.
And also, he's doing that to his, I believe what I say it right there, right?
It says, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Now, they're not talking about literal wine. They're talking about philosophy, the thing that push. But what does this place push? Do as thou wilt. You can see that right now with Iran. So with these Iranian protesters now, now the women are taking off their
Jobs,
Yeah.
or whatever they're called.
yeah, now they're putting on mini skirts and shit. Because they're pushing that Babylon juice, that feminism, the Moism. They're pushing that shit across the world.
Yeah.
No,
You see that government ain't playing it, man. I saw one thing where they were saying there's like almost 20,000 people, man, deleted in that thing, man.
Yeah.
You know, they don't really play that. You know, out there,
Yeah.
they don't play that shit. You know, here in Babylon, you can do all that. You can run with the folly.
Yeah.
But out there in those countries, they not playing that shit.
Right.
You know?
No, but only that's what that was Babylon the Great does, man. That was been doing for years, man.
Yeah.
Okay, the power of the world.
Yeah. And when you go to Micah, the second chapter, chapter 1 and 2, they tell you that they take, they take people's houses and their heritage.
Michael 1,
Yeah.
Michael 2.
They swipe shit that belong to you and they say it's theirs.
Yeah.
That's and also
Cover the fields.
Yeah.
It says they do it because they can.
Yeah.
It's in their power.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, they got the Esau. What does he live by? The sword.
Yeah.
They go in. Hey, you don't give it up. Hey, we coming in there enforcing ourselves.
Right.
Right.
the greatest scheme is that covering cast, man. You want to
Yep.
take away people from their heritage,
Yep.
from who they were. That ain't just us.
Yeah.
No, he didn't want to do it to everybody, man. No, we want to place this whole world with a dumbass, American philosophy, man. But,
He'll steal your heritage. He'll come and take your shit, take your heritage, to hide it behind, and act like he you,
And rub it right in your face.
Yeah.
they call you by a different name too.
Yeah.
He keep going, man.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit unto the wilderness. And I saw a woman sit up.
You're on verse 4.
No, 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Keep going.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 3. It says, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness. And I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Now, in the 7 heads, 10 horns, the 7 heads are Germany Major, Germany Minor, Greece, Spain, France, Rome, Britain. Those are the 7 heads. The 10 horns are talking about the EU as a whole.
It says,
It's like it originally started off with the ECC, and it had 10 nations in there.
Now, there's other nations through time join them, but that's the foundation of it.
Yeah. Like 24.
Those members that Brother Asher just mentioned.
No, even with the EU, it had technically had 12, but 2 of those nations were part of 2 other nations that were also part of the EU. So really just 10.
And notice that all of those are major European countries, showing you that, that it's Esau Edom, the dragon, which was the serpent.
It says, I'm going to just read verse 3 again so I ain't finish it. It says, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast full of names of blasphemy, having these 7 heads and 10 horns. And it says, in the spirit, and the woman was arrayed in purple and in scarlet color.
And that's talking about what? The riches in the currency, right? Now the wealth. Right now, this currency is the world's reserve currency right now. Because this is the currency that's been traded around the world the most. With the SWIFT, it's the most held currency in these banks. And it's the petrodollar because only the people, the nations, in order to get oil, they need to trade in the dollar. So that's why the richest country, the richest nation in the world, because the dollar is the richest by default, because everyone uses it. So by that, it made rich. We keep going.
It says, and also, man, when it says that purple, that's symbolic for what? For royalty. And that just goes to show you that Esau, the Edomites is ruling the earth, man.
Yeah.
So the Esau ain't the Arabs and, all other, all this other bullshit. Esau is a so-called white man, the Europeans, man.
Yeah.
And he
And-
calls himself the Dukes.
Yeah.
When you look in Genesis, they talk about the Dukes. Right? When you go to Europe, they got the Dukes out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's playing, but
Genesis,
it's playing upon tables. Man.
Genesis 36, and then even with that purple, you can go to Luke the 12th chapter when it was speaking about the rich man, and he was, he had a purple robe on. And in that chapter, it was speaking about the Edomites, man. He sits in royalty.
It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
So as we talked about, that's the wickedness that this place pushes.
Forward.
Yeah, you got to think that the delicate is the trade. You know, posted this video. That if you really sit back and understand the trade system that goes with America on the left-hand side of the ocean and the right-hand side, and the rivers in between the United States, where they have a chain, where that's where they're making a lot of their money from trade. You know, that's where they get delicate from. Trade. It even says in the verse that the merchants, they got rich off of the delicacies that's in America, huh?
It says, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Hey, and this is written, it's capitalized. Mystery, Babylon the Great. You know, it's sticking out. It's like the Lord wants you to zoom in on that, man.
Yeah.
You know?
It emphasizes that in these last days, American Babylon the Great was going to be a mystery.
Yeah.
In the Bible, that it was going to be Babylon. Yeah. You know, it says mystery, Babylon the Great.
Yeah.
And when you add this, when you add that up, the everything that's capitalized, it adds up to 666.
If I'm not mistaken, in the Hebrew.
In Hebrew.
Yeah, in the Hebrew, they get all the words together. The root word, the root number is 6. So you add all the words together in Hebrew.
And you got to think, it's a mystery because it has to be revealed. Second Ezra chapter 2, the man of sin, the man of sin has to be revealed.
Yeah.
And Babylon is Babel, which means confusion.
Right. Just think about this. It's written in it. This is the book of Revelations, what means to reveal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you go to church, you know, they never go into the book of Revelations. They don't never read one verse out of it.
Yeah,
Man.
stay out of that.
Yeah, don't go to Revelations, man. It'll scare you. You know what I'm saying? But see, the prophets have set up. The Lord has put the spirit on certain men to understand and to come out here and preach it to y'all, to give you the understanding of it, man.
Yeah.
You know, this is Revelation 17, and Pastor had never touched this.
Yeah.
You know? But that's what the Lord has set certain men up for it, man. The Lord, you revealeth his secrets into his servants, man.
Right. You have to know who that is so you can reveal what place you in right now.
Yeah.
Because how would you know what part of the statue in Daniel 2 or Daniel 7 that are you in? You would say the toes if you understood, you know?
I see the wacky tacky, they don't go into prophecies.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. They don't go into prophecies at all. So, you know, they're kind of just stuck just reading the book. They don't have to
Jesus
understand.
God.
It's not unsealed to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, the whole world read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, like even other nations, they read the Bible.
Yeah.
And there's just no understanding there. You in the same boat as everybody else in the world, man.
Right.
You know, and that's why we always say, man, like this thing of ours, man, it's beautiful, man. You know, we thank the Heavenly Father that He's able to give us the spirit under the ears to hear, man.
Especially
You know?
the black church.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I forgot who somebody did a video on it, man. He was just showing, and it's just they're just a debauchery, man. It's just crazy, man. It's just straight madness.
That elder from South Carolina, he did one on the Christian church.
Yep. Yeah, it was just it's crazy.
But even that we could just hear this is just beautiful, man.
Yeah.
You know, we've been there. Like all the brothers, we read the Bible before we came into this truth. We had no understanding.
Yeah.
Now you get certain stories, you can understand a little bit of other things, but on a deeper level, you can't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Then the church, they try to raise you on that they're all stories.
Yeah.
And you in church, oh man, I love the story of Moses, but that literally took place.
Yeah.
You know, and when he prophesied in the end, just like the prophets, you actually are living in that end time prophecy right now.
Yeah.
Just like with the brother going into Isaiah 13 being right now, this was prophesied thousands of years ago. And you living in that moment now.
And you waking up every day, going into the scriptures, reading it,
Yeah.
doing videos, talking about
Yeah.
it. This is really this is it.
Yeah.
This is nothing else topping this.
Yeah.
This is the best thing smoking on the earth. You literally
Yeah.
walking out the scriptures, bro.
Yeah.
Reading about your forefathers and what you're a part of is just beautiful, man. You know, it's just this is great.
One of the things a lot of people stumble on too is You know, in order to really to understand this, you got to understand reincarnation.
Yeah.
And most people they can't get that, right? Especially the wacky type, they can't understand that at all.
Yeah.
You know, and that the reincarnation, you know, or regeneration is, you know, a serious part of the scriptures, man. To really understand what's going on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, the scriptures clearly talk about it.
Yeah.
It's clear.
They'll
It's
read
that,
that Yahushua told
Yeah,
that
yeah.
John the Baptist was Elijah.
Yep.
But still they'll be like,
He said,
no.
he's speaking spiritually. He said the spirit of Elijah. That don't
No,
mean
they
it's
said
He
literal.
said that indeed.
No,
is-
he said that.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
literally said, "Is this man? Who is this man?" They literally said it. It
But
was
what
clear.
did he say? He that have ears, let him hear. He said we mean to get there.
The Lord said, "Who is?" The Lord even asked them, "Who is you say I am?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say
They said,
Jeremiah.
yeah. They said all these other,
And
Who do you think I am?
Then when you go into scriptures, where is them in that time debating, going back and forth, saying ain't no reincarnation?
Yeah.
Because
Ain't no debates in that. 'Cause they already know about it.
Right. History merely repeated. So why they ain't never have a lesson or a point in the scriptures debating reincarnation? But we see the Sadducees didn't believe in the spirit world, and he had to give them the sense of that. But the Pharisees believed in the spirit world.
I got one real quick on the regeneration. This Matthew 17 and verse 10. It says, "And his disciples asked him, saying, Why then say the scribes that Elias must come first? Yahushua answered and said unto them, Elias truly shall come first and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elias is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. It says, likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer unto them. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist." You know, so that's plain right there, you know. And the Lord told them that Elias has come already, which is John the Baptist, man.
Because during that time they knew that the Lord was going to come back.
Yeah.
To raise up the kingdom of Israel. But they didn't know that was going to happen like roughly 2,000 years ago. You know?
This is it right here. This is Matthew chapter 11 and verse number 13. It says, "For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John." And it says, "And if you will receive it, this is Elijah's, right, or Elijah, which was far to come." It says, "He that have ears, let him hear." So it's only for those who can really hear it, man. And we understand that a lot of people, they can't hear it. They can't understand that. That's why they can't grasp these scriptures, man. They don't have that understanding, you know, because he was talking to them plainly, but he told them, if you have ears to hear, then you'll hear it.
And that one hasn't.
Right.
That's why people have elect and you're not elect.
Yeah.
1/3 and 2/3. So, but don't have anything else.
Hold on, real quick. Salaki. It's Matthew chapter 13, in verse Matthew 13 and 15. It says, "For this Yahushua red letter. It says, for this people's heart is waxed gross. It says, and their ears are dull of hearing. It says, their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should have converted, and I should heal them."
Right.
It says, but blessed.
Salakia. Because the Lord doesn't want it. That's the whole key, man. The Lord doesn't want to heal everybody, man.
Yeah.
The Lord doesn't want everybody to get this, man.
Yeah.
Right? That's why he said he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, that's why Romans 11 says what it says.
Yeah.
You know?
And through the Spirit, that's fire how first he reveals it to the prophets, and the Lord got to put the Spirit on the prophets to go teach it, and the rest of the believers going to get it. St. John 17, verse 21. Those that they're going to believe through their word.
It says, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. The Lord said, blessed is your eyes because you see, man. You know, well off. You know, when you go into the word blessed, it's one of the words that stuck out to me was well off. You know what I'm saying? You well off when you can hear this, man. You know, you know how, you know, you come up, you hit the lottery, you know what I'm saying? You think you well off because you got money? No, man. You well off when you understand this word.
Yeah.
You know, when you're able to understand this true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you got it, bro.
Now, just to let me back on what you're saying, Revelation 3 and 18, it says, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, right? Because that's the true richness, man. It's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It says that thou mayest be rich and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that thy shame of thy nakedness do not appear, because you're covered under Yahweh Shai. It says, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see, all right? Because the Lord has to remember, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding has to get given to you from above. Wisdom of Solomon 9, 17 and 18, man. So the Lord has to be able, he has to give you that eye salve for you to be able to see what's going on and to discern.
What was Solomon 96? Without thy wisdom were regarded as nothing. And it was there's a point that you just made that just I had it.
See, we planters and waters, but the Most High, He the ones that give the increase.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not we can do. We can only teach you.
It's the word.
But if it's not in you already, you're not gonna get it. It's just you're just gonna be like. Remember we was talking to the one Jake and we hit him, but he just kept speaking what the hell what he learned in the world.
Yeah.
Bouncing off.
Yeah, it's bouncing off his mind. Yeah.
And when you look at Matthew 25, the 4th verse in the NLT, where it says, the wise, they took extra oil. When you understand oil is understanding and the wisdom and the knowledge.
Yeah.
They took extra because this is what the Lord hath given us. And those that were foolish, it said that they didn't take none. But when you read verse 8, they were saying their lamp was going out. In the NLT, it says they didn't take enough.
Yeah.
Some people are not taking enough because they still in the schoolmaster and they don't understand the mysteries or the dark sayings because the Lord didn't give it to them.
If you can see in the spirit, it's like angels just blocking that word from getting in, man. It's covering up their ears, man. You got an angel just walking around, just blocking,
that's
say
their
something.
job.
Really, the seed wasn't in them from jump. It gotta be already in you, man. The Lord, what is it?
You got one in Sirach 1 and 14.
Yeah,
where it says the fear of the Lord was created in the faithful in the womb.
Con.
Talk about Ephesians 1 and 4?
Yeah, Ephesians 1. Yeah, Ephesians 1, 3, and 4. Yeah, I got one. Go ahead, you got it.
This is Hebrews chapter 1, verse 14. Are they not all ministering spirits? Who are these ministering spirits? These are the angels, all right? The Rakakadash. Are they not all ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be hearers of salvation? It's talking about the elect. So really the only, that's why when a lot of people come up here and they listen, they can't grasp it, just bouncing off. Why? Because the Lord didn't, it's not for them.
Yeah, that's why the Lord said it is given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Speaking about Israelites.
When you think about a conduit, when you plug in something, then the power source is coming from somewhere else, and it goes into that plug. If you're not plugged in, you're never going to get that source. Right? So if you're not plugged in, you're just out there. You don't have no energy. You don't have any of that energy. You don't have any of that stuff that's going on. That's what's going on.
That's why I always say Yahweh is the socket, Yahweh Shai the plug.
Just imagine, bro.
The system.
Imagine if we walking around and it's like electricity from heaven, and it's just following us wherever we go because we plugged in. And then other people, they just disconnected, man. The plug is just loose, man.
Because what they say,
slapping in the wind.
The old saying in the church, they say prayers go up and blessings come down. You fully connected to the Lord, especially with the Rakak Wadash.
Hey, really, what you can say is this is a low level of spiritual power. To break down the scriptures, to understand it.
It's a high level. It's a high level. Because many people, remember, what did they say? The thorough knowledge of the Bible is better than a college education. You know what I'm saying?
To this world, but the Lord, there's other wonders that are yet to happen.
Right. No, but you right, because remember when they said that Yahweh Shai, he was teaching with authority, and the way that the way that he was bringing forth the doctrine, it was amazing and wow, man. So it is a little in a certain extent that you're saying, but truly it is a powerful one because when the feminine word comes, it's going to be a shadow of darkness on earth.
But it's going to be even more evident. And just like the scriptures say, the Lord is going to confound the wise of this world with the foolish. I don't want to butcher that. 1 Corinthians.
It's a gift regardless. Because on that day there's all a gift. No more time.
That's right.
So that's why you got to cherish it, because the time's running out for you to get it. real soon they got caught off the name. They got caught off the internet, caught off the ministry. And those who don't have it, they never got a chance to get it again.
But what is a gift? A gift is nothing if everybody gets it.
Yeah.
So a gift is exclusive, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ephesians 2 and 8.
It's exclusive too.
Yeah, Ephesians 2 and 8. It says, "For by grace ye are saved through faith." See, it's about that. You got everybody ain't got that faith, man. You know. It says, "And that not of yourselves, it is a gift of the Most High." See that? So even understanding and believing this truth, being able to process the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding as you decipher through the scriptures, that's a gift, man. Okay, and that came through the blood shedding of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, it's only certain spirits that actually get that and, actually walking in his spirit.
You got
Yeah, going right back there right now. Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 3, it says, "Blessed be the Most High and the Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach." It says, "Who have blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Hamashiach." This is according as he have chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. It says, having predestinated us unto the adoption of the children by Hamashiach Yahushai. It says, to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
Right. And that's the thing too. So another thing is what people don't understand is there's no free will.
Yeah.
It's already written. It's already in
Yeah.
stone, man.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing you can do to change.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do to change if you're the elect or if you're the non-elect, man. At the end of the day.
Hey, you know how Jake, Jake, because we used to be out there, in the midst of the city teaching, and they used to see us.
Yeah.
Jake see me now, they're like, you still doing it? They'd be like, you still? As soon as they say you still, I'm like, yeah. I cut their ass off quick. Yeah, I'm still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's really, it's not what I'm doing. It's not of me. Right. It's the Heavenly Father. The Lord put the Spirit on us to do this, man.
Right.
It's just like, we have no control, man. Because they think we've been called, right, and they think it's like they think it's a phase.
Right.
Jake think it's a phase. Maybe he out there phase right now. No, man. Like hell yeah, we still
Because they not seeing you do how you on the main street.
Yeah.
You on the main street that we all go to, and they don't see us on there, so they might think brothers stop teaching the word. Just like brothers come on Facebook or Instagram and inbox and say you still with HOI because you're not seeing us promote on these social medias that we're actually teaching the word.
Yeah.
But if you actually know, the Lord got this message secretive. Us coming on this main street, the Spirit just moved us here so that brothers can have a covering when it's raining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was really the Lord doing it.
Yeah.
Because the Lord not dealing with niggas, man.
Yeah.
And the Lord don't have the need for us to be in a whole bigger crowd unless it's the elect.
Yeah.
There's no point.
no point.
Sabak and them, they already did that. This is not Times Square, man. We here to edify, put the fear of the Lord, and if they get it, they get it. If not, we're going to keep it moving, man.
Got more? Yeah, I got a lot more, but you can bring that out. I'm gonna read that in verse 9. Go ahead. And then we just go whatever. Yeah, go back.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. Just to back up what the brother Yermiah was saying. I'm going to start at verse 20. I'm going to start at verse 25. Because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men, and the weakness of the Most High is stronger than men. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called.
Right.
But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
And who are the weak things? Us, Because we ain't got no power over here. We ain't got no weapons. We ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
And we used to regular dudes working a 9-to-5 job, living the mediocre and shitty life, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
most people walk past and
Yeah.
just don't even count the day, man.
but we got the true wisdom, knowledge, and the heavens, man. And how precious is that?
Yeah.
But people don't understand that. They look at you like you're a crazy weirdo, wearing the garments like this, goddamn weirdo Christian evangelist.
It's a lot here. The brother did a video I was watching too, and he was saying, he's like, man, most people, they don't understand, man. You know, you could be, you know, you women, you could be sleeping right next to a man of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
You know, you people at your job, you know, who you doing, you don't understand who that man that you're dealing with.
Yeah,
man.
you don't even
Most
understand.
people have no clue.
No clue.
You know, because really, it's like folks is in Clark Kent. We in our Clark Kent form, man. We
Yeah.
gotta, you know, we just
Clothes,
looking like,
incognito.
yeah, we looking
Looking
like
normal.
regular folks.
Look regular.
You know what I mean?
You know?
And they just pass by, man.
Yeah.
They don't understand, man.
I have no idea.
What's really going on?
Yeah. This is Ephesians 1 and 5. It says, having predestinated us unto the adoption of the children by Yahushua HaMashiach to himself according to the good pleasure of his will, to the praise of the glory of his grace, wherein he hath made us accepted in the beloved, in whom we have redemption through his blood, and forgiveness of sins, according to the riches of his grace, wherein he have abounded us towards us in all wisdom and prudence, having made known unto us the mysteries of his will.
And Salakia, you have a lot of Israelites too, who overlook Yahushua like
Yeah.
he's just some man.
I heard
you
a lot
know?
of brothers talk about that this
The
week.
way they talk about it,
Yeah.
it's just
They just
it
throw 'em
irks
off.
me.
Yeah, they do.
When they
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
how they
yeah,
how
yeah.
they you know, the first creator, the
Yeah.
first creation.
Yeah.
All right, who created everything else
Yeah.
after that? And then you just toss him like he's just
Yeah.
some mere man. Come on, man.
And they say, they come out their mouth and say, you ain't got to worship the Lord.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's just
all
crazy.
that.
But look at why is it through, in the New Testament, all throughout the New Testament, people were coming and they came down there and was worshiping
bowed-
like
they
please.
bowed down,
You know,
yeah.
listen.
It was
Even at his birth,
How they know?
at his birth, they bowed
Yeah,
down to
yeah.
him. Come
Oh,
on, man.
Yo, even at the point to where they wanted to crown him king,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
and he hit himself.
Then when you look at Isaiah 46 and 10, it says that the Lord declared the end from the beginning. Yahushua is the Alpha and Omega. He's the beginning and the end. So when he declared the end from the beginning, he did it by Yahushua, because Yahushua is the beginning and the end.
Yep.
In Hebrews 12 and 2, Yahushua is the author and the finisher of your faith.
Yeah.
It begins with Yahushua and it ends with Yahushua.
Yeah, if you got ears to hear, like we were just saying.
Yeah.
Adam.
Yeah.
The first Adam.
Yeah, and he was thinking of the elect when he created Yahushua.
Yeah.
In the same way how he made Yahushua, the elect is the reflection of Yahushua, just lesser vessels of Yahushua.
But this whole book
yeah,
is about Yahushua.
yeah.
This is his genealogy. This is his whole book
Man.
story right here.
Hey,
Saint
he
John
coming
From
to
the
volume of
beginning
book,
to the
huh?
end.
St. John 5:39.
Yeah.
He said, "You think the scriptures give you eternal life? They testify of me." Basically saying they point you to me.
Yeah.
Bro, from Adam, from the creation, all the way.
Yeah.
You know, till he was Adam, till he was Isaac.
Yeah.
Right? All the way to
All the way
Yahushua,
to Yahushua.
all the way to Revelation, all the way to the
Solomon.
end. You
Come
know,
on, man.
this is
Having-
his book. Hey, this is his family tree book.
Yeah.
And people say, man, well, he's just a man. Come on, man.
Come on.
That's craziness.
Hey, he is divine.
Yeah.
You know, and all the trees grew out of him. All
Yeah.
that, man. Hey, the whole book, just like the brother said, man, goes back to Yahushua.
Yahushua. Yeah.
You know, and that right there, that's how you can tell who the elect men are, because we lean on the Lord. Man.
Yeah, the old covenant was
Yeah.
really a foreshadow of the new covenant being afresh in Yahushua. That was the Lord plan the whole time to bring us back to Yahushua.
This is
Real
family
talk.
tree, bro.
Family tree. Hey, listen.
Because,
you
hold on,
can't go-
Salakia.
Go ahead, you got
He
it.
was Isaac. Isaac had who? Esau.
Yeah.
So it goes off into Esau
Yeah.
story. It's Jacob. It goes.
Yeah.
He was Adam, right?
Uh-huh.
So through Adam,
Yeah.
everybody was
Yeah.
everybody who's here on the earth. This
Yeah.
is his family tree book,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Come
Literally.
on, man.
In a book of the Apocrypha say, all things, we all come from Adam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Hey,
Yeah.
also too,
Plain, bro.
when you go into the book of Colossians, it says, and I don't want to cut you off, I know you got one.
Nah, I just wanted to say something. I'm done with this. Bro. I just
Well,
want.
I'm going to bring this up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Colossians chapter 1, verse 14.
Yeah.
The point is that, I'm going to read the first 3 verses. In whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins, who is the image of the invisible God. It's like, who is the image of the invisible power, the firstborn of every creature.
Yeah.
For by whom were all things created
Right.
that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created by whom and for whom.
Hey, when you think about that, remember when Satan took him up into the pinnacle?
Yeah.
Man, you can't try it. Listen, man, I made this. What you talking about, man? Get out of here, man.
And even
Listen,
though,
look, I made you.
Right.
Can I get this?
Well, come on, man. When you think about that, that's heavy. Bro.
even though the
That's a
verse
heavy-
saying
that's
that
heavy.
it was made by Yahweh Shai, through the power, you know the beginning result, it was made by Yahweh. And Yahweh show you the true example of a king, where a king orders subjects to do his will. And Yahweh Shai was the ultimate example of doing the Lord's will, but it still goes back that Yahweh made it. You know, just making it clear, because people would say Yahweh made everything, but then no, Yahweh Shai. You have to understand, it's still Yahweh. He made it because he made Yahweh Shai to make it.
It's a simple concept.
Yeah.
If you have somebody who, let's say the Trump Tower.
Yeah.
Trump didn't build the tower.
Yeah.
But it's Trump Tower. He had it built.
Yeah, it
you
was
know
a
what I'm saying?
blueprint.
It wasn't him who was actually building it.
Yeah.
But he's the one that's built the tower. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so simple, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Salaki,
You have
I
understanding.
wanted to say this real quick. It's crazy how we go from Isaiah 13 to start talking about Yahweh Shai, but if you think about it, we're going into prophecy, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shai.
Right, yeah,
right?
that's a
So
fact.
you can't go wrong,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can't just like, the spirit
No.
just be hitting, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go wrong. When you speak about, when you going into prophecy, that's how you know you in the spirit of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, a lot of y'all still, you know, I don't like to talk about this because all the scriptures are, you know, given by inspiration of the Most High. But the times that we living in, you got to be talking about what's going on, man.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be talking about what's going on, and knowing that the things that's going on earth, you got to lean on the Lord, man. You got to be calling on the name of Yahweh Shai, bro.
But you-
Yahweh
yeah.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
But you'll watch some camps and all they talking about is Jesus God.
Yeah.
And they'll battle that all day long for 2 hours.
Yeah.
On
Like-
a live.
Like when I'm not reading the verse, but that Revelation 19:10 in the NLT, the last sentence in the
You might
NLT,
as well read it
Might
out.
read it
Come
out.
on,
You
okay.
got to read it.
in the NLT it says, "Then I
Okay, bring
fell
out the-
down.
bring out the word.
I fell down at his feet to worship him, but he said, 'No, don't worship me. I am a servant of the Most High, just like you and your brothers and your sisters who testify about their faith in Yahweh Shai. Worship only the Most High, for the essence of prophecy is to give a clear witness for Yahweh Shai.'"
Damn.
So when you go into prophecy, it really witnesses Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Who's prophesying? Who's prophesying most? You know, GMS, man.
Yeah.
Great Millstone.
Yeah.
You know, and the two witnesses, the southern and northern kingdom, they are witnessing where we're prophesying of Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
You know, his return.
And what the Lord said, he said, "I will give you prophets of my own heart."
Yeah.
In the Lord heart, when you go to Proverbs 8, Yahweh Shai, you know, when they speak about wisdom, they speak about Yahweh Shai. He said when he was with the Lord, he said, he was like, "I was his delight." Yahweh Shai was the Heavenly Father's delight.
Yeah.
That's why the prophets are going to speak about Yahweh Shai, because the prophets was of Yahweh's heart. And the prophet's heart is going to be on Yahweh Shai.
This is my son of who I am well pleased.
Yeah. And that's why the men of the Lord always speak about Yahweh Shai, is because Yahweh Shai abides in them, and they have the heart of the Lord in them, because Yahweh Shai is their delight.
And
Just
all
like Yahweh.
power was given unto
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Matthew 28,
Come
man.
on, man.
That's his twin.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Junior.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Verse 17. And he is before all things, and by whom all things consist.
Yeah.
And he is the head of the body, the church, who is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, that in all things he might have the preeminence. For it pleased the Father Yahweh, that in whom should all fulfillment dwell.
Yeah. Isaiah 46:10. The Lord is going to do all his pleasure.
Yeah.
One of his pleasures was smiting his son. Isaiah 53. It pleased the Lord to smite his son. When you look at please, it goes into favorable or to will. It was the Lord's will to smite his son. That was the whole foreshadow of sacrifice about Yahweh Shai.
That was the fulfillment of prophecy, man.
Yeah.
And First Samuel, you know, when I think Nathan was talking to King David, you know, Nathan was really the Most High speaking through Nathan.
Yeah.
You know, when he said he was going to chastise them with the stripes of men.
Yeah.
You know? But go ahead, Sam, Sloppy.
I'm good.
I'm going to continue. I'm going to read this last one and I'm going to let you up. And having made peace through the blood of his cross, by whom to reconcile all things unto himself. And when you go to that word reconcile, what does it mean?
Bring back.
To bring back. So it was already his. Reconcile all things unto himself, by whom I say, whether they be things in earth or things in heaven. So yeah. Right now, man, the Lord is bringing about the real reset. You know, Esau think he brings about his reset. The Lord is really resetting the whole thing. Okay, he's going to establish. He's going to rule the earth.
Back in Isaiah 13.
Oh, the last thing you was in was in Revelation 17.
No, we don't.
No, we
Oh, you
don't.
doing that? Oh, you want to? All right, go ahead, man.
Back in Isaiah 13, Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 4, it says the noise. Oh, verse 3. Verse 1 again? Oh, damn, we still have verse 1. Damn, wow. Isaiah 13 and 1, it says, yeah, I don't remember reading this. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. It says, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
Now the banner is the scriptures, man. For the word of the Lord, man. No? And we're doing it right now. We're preaching, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're teaching. Can brother get Revelation 14, verse 2?
Yeah.
Start verse 1 to 3. No? Because right now we're singing this song right now. That's how we're looking at the banner.
That's right.
We're preaching his word.
Yep.
The Lord told us to in Matthew 28, verse 20, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
No? That's what we're supposed to do. Preach his word.
Yep.
And we see the effects.
Yep.
No?
Yeah.
This is Revelation 14, verse 1. It says, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of the harpers harping with their harps. And they sang, as it were, a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
When the main point right there says sing a new song.
Yeah.
No, now the song really isn't new. It really is refreshed.
Right.
No, because it came back to the world. Because this song, this truth, it disappeared from the earth for a while. No? But in around 1969, around 1970, Elder Opposites, when he came on the scene, that's when the song got refreshed.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
brought back.
Yeah,
Okay, right now we're singing that to you. You really can understand it. We're singing that to you.
Yep.
yeah,
No? And that's what Yahweh said, I believe that's Matthew 11, 14. So we have piped in you, and ye have not danced.
Not dance, yeah.
No?
yeah.
So
Like
this is
what,
what we're doing right now, man.
right. Like the one scripture said, we were a while without a king or a priest or the law of the Lord. You know, so it being new, this truth was never taught in a new age, right?
Yeah.
Even before 1969, there was no truth because of that being in the dead estate for 350 years, but really plus because after John the Revelator passed, it really was nobody teaching, you know?
Colossians chapter 1 and verse 26. I'm going to start at verse 25. This is what you just said. It says, whereof I am made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of the Most High, even the mystery which have been hid from ages. It says, and from generations, but now is made manifest unto the saints. You see?
Yeah.
So ultimately, man, this word was hidden from us, man. Okay, so now it's been, it's refreshed back into us, man. You know, and it's a mystery, man.
And Yahweh Shai had a parable about finding that treasure in a lot.
Yeah.
Right? And that's like finding his word.
Yeah.
You know what he said? He sold all he had. He bought the land.
Yeah.
You know, so he could obtain that word, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's how we got to be in this thing. You can't be half in and half out, man.
Right.
There's no lukewarm. You know,
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai said, I will spew you out of my mouth, man. Either you're going to be hot on this thing or you're going to be cold, man. At this point, too, there's too much in the game going on, man.
Too much.
To be lukewarm or damn near cold, man.
Yeah.
You got to be hot on, you got to be on fire for this thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shalom,
Bro, you know.
And the point that you just said, for him to give up everything, that's how special or how much precious is that treasure he found. For him to give up everything he had and have that riches and then buy the land and know that because of this precious gem and me buying this land is going to be worth way more than the things that I had. So that's like us. We know that this truth is worth way more, that you put your life on the line. That's why he said, strive for the truth until death, and Yahweh Shema Shai shall fight for you. So
You got to go all in.
Yeah.
That's what it's saying, basically. You know, you got to go all in for this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Put your whole life.
You gotta go. You know, you gotta put your faith and your belief all in this, man.
Yeah.
You can't be halfway. I kind of believe, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Either you do or you don't.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Because your enemy, he put his whole life in to being wicked, man. Everything that Esau doing, he put his whole thought process into destroying nations. That right now, while we doing this lesson, they've been working since you've been asleep and woke. Proverbs 4:16, man, they do not rest, and they're giving their all in wickedness. So how much more us for righteousness' sake?
Ain't nothing else to live for, ain't there?
Uh-huh.
Don't say might as well. Hey,
That's
there's nothing
a
else to live for. You might as well live for the truth.
Everything else is a dead end besides the truth. Everything else you hit the wall.
Y'all,
You
that's
know
a
what
fact.
I'm saying? You go, you boom, 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 boom. You just hit. You're gonna keep bumping your damn head. Man.
Yeah,
You know, this is the only thing that's you can take an extra step in, and that's what learning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what continuing to grow. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna bump your head. You're gonna keep, you're gonna have bumps and bruises, but you got a turn to go through.
yeah.
You know?
Tunnel vision.
Tunnel,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you said that at work. You said, but outside this truth, everybody doing the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
Nobody has a horizon expand to get out the hood. But spiritually, I understood what he meant, Because truly, when you come in this truth, now your mind expand way further. Just like when brothers say, man, I couldn't do a lesson today. That shit hit a brother way more than saying, yo, bro, I only got $50 in my pocket. That, man, you got food in the house. Brothers ain't worried about none of that. But when it comes to you can't do a lesson, oh man, or when you sick and you can't perform as much as you can, or you having a plague of the mind, you gotta be like, yo, can you pray for me?
Yeah.
It's a different fire when you come in this truth,
Which one? Back in Isaiah?
Yeah, they go back to Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 13, in verse
3.
2. Again, it says, lift up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Says Isaiah 58:1.
Yeah.
Don't cry loud,
Spare not.
Don't lift up that voice like a trumpet.
Yeah.
And show my people their change.
We doing right now.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we have to do, man.
Yeah.
The Lord told you that to go into or preach unto all nations. Or preach all. In fact, the Matthew 20 real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
28, 20.
Yeah, 28:12.
When you look at the high mountain is Babylon. It's America, which mountain could go into kingdom,
You start at 18. Matthew chapter 28, verse 18. And Yahweh, I'm going to start at 17. No, I'm going to start at 16. It's a lot. It says, Matthew chapter 28, verse 16. It says, then the 11 disciples went away into Galilee, into the mountain where Yahweh Shai had appointed them. And when they saw him, they worshipped him. But some doubted. And Yahweh Shai came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakadosh, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I command you, and lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Amen. So let it be.
The end of the world is talking about America.
Yeah.
Come on,
Babylon's
man.
great.
There you go.
Yeah.
And we're the farthest part of the world, the end
Yeah.
of the world. Because during that time, they only knew, how you say, the right-hand side of the world, Asia, Africa,
Yeah.
or that region.
Yeah.
They didn't know about this stuff, man,
Yeah.
which is on the other side of the map. Man.
Yeah.
Now, even though I believe it was what's his name? Matthew Wolfsburg. Matthew Wolfsburg made the map of this world. It's called the fourth part of the earth, man.
Yeah.
You know, the ends of the world, man. You know, so this place is the end of the world.
Yeah.
And also, side note, what it said to go into all nations. Israel's in all nations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, I didn't want to say that. Really.
Yeah.
And also, the disciples, they worship Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Come on.
Right. Worship has multiple meanings. You confess, you pray, or you bow down to.
Or
You know?
honor.
Huh?
Or honor.
Yeah. That too.
You can go on that.
Isaiah 13:3, it says, I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger. It says, even them that rejoice in my highness.
Now that's two things. One, it's the angels, and two, it's the missiles. Now, can the brother get a Joel 3, I believe, verse 11? No. Or verse either 10 or 11. I thought you'd read 10 and 11. So Joel 3 and 10. No, because only that's what the Lord bring it down, man. That's both the things the Lord bring it down at the same time. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
missiles and the chariot.
Yep, yep,
To do what? Bring
Yeah.
fire.
yep.
You said the mighty ones is the angels.
Yeah, the lion ones, the angels. And also, you can say it's also the missiles, too.
Yeah.
The Lord bringing missiles down
Right.
upon this place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
right.
hold back the winds, right? They hold back the winds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 10, it says, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves, and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
So that's what the Lord got to do.
Yep.
The Lord got to bring down his mighty ones.
Yep.
No? And then it's the forces, the angelic forces.
Yeah.
Now, where you got to bring them? To the valley of Jehovah.
That's right.
And what you got to do? Blow people up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because the Lord said in Isaiah 34 that he has fought against the people's armies.
Yeah.
Real quick, just to what you're going. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance,
Yeah.
which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. You know,
Yeah.
so we know that these things are all made, you know, to appease the wrath of how about Shimei Shai, man.
And a laser is considered a sword stroke as well.
Right.
A laser beam to the head.
It says fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance.
Yeah.
The teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction.
Yeah.
It says they shall rejoice in his commandments, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So hey, the Lord has spoken, and it's going to happen. He's going to use whatever means necessary,
Yeah.
all right, to appease his wrath.
Yeah.
By what? By the earth and the things that are therein.
Yeah.
You know?
It's the Lord stirring up the nations right now.
Right.
You know, it's ultimately going to lead to, you know, World War III.
Right.
You know, Civil War. You can see, you know, you got the
Stirring up Nero.
yeah, you got the conservative versus the damn liberals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got it's just so much shit going on right now. You can tell that the earth is not, it can't last long like this, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got all the whole earth is, you know, it's they're beaming up their damn nuclear abilities. You know, they taking
Stockpiling.
yeah, talking about trading values and shit, and you know, withholding from their allies. This shit getting real out here, man. You know, and really, it's the Heavenly Father got the whole earth in shambles. And really, it's going to come down to this what we read right here, man.
Right. They said
wrath.
they had some statistics saying why nations are afraid to go against America, and then you know scientists was trying to say that it would be impossible for any nation to overpower America, or being covered by a whole body of water. But when you really understand, they just missing the point of prophecy. It's all Yahweh by Shem Yahushai.
Yeah.
You can't stop the author that created the book. So in this book, you understand the Lord is going to be the reason why this place is going to be put down. It's not by man's power or strength. It's all by divine power, like the brother said. Is if the angels is holding back the wind, the Lord got the angels holding back the thought process of Esau to press the fucking button.
What's the scripture where it says, the Lord, that's in Matthew, right? Where it says the Lord has come to sit mother against father.
It's in the gospel.
Yeah. But listen, I seen an article. I seen a few articles this week that the Edomite woman is leaving the conservative man. Leaving the MAGA man because they won't stand up for what's going on, man. They're like, so what's gonna happen if we see ICE in the streets and you shoot us down? And they shoot us down. You're not gonna stand up against that because they so brainwashed on trying to rule, man.
Yeah.
So the Edomite woman is against her man now, man. This shit getting real out here.
What did Apostle Tahar say? He was saying, well, you'll know how a kingdom is fallen by the women.
By the women, yeah. They women,
yeah.
and yo, bro, I seen
that too.
literally 5 different videos where women said they divorced their MAGA husband.
Yeah.
Because he ain't give a fuck about nothing. He just, I don't care about that shit no more. We married for 30 years, man. Listen, man, I'm voting for Trump. Yeah, and he just leave his wife, man.
And in the meantime, Brother Zion did a video about the ICE trucks on like these.
I said that.
They got vehicles, and you can see it's gonna be tension with them and the police. Because what just happened? Jake just got killed. Was it Jake or was it somebody else got killed? ICE killed somebody yesterday.
No, they killed him today.
Yeah, today they killed him today, and what happened was they tried to cover it up.
Yeah.
So the police was like, they was like, go on somewhere. The police was like, no, absolutely not. Y'all going, this about to come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can see tension is just stirring up, man.
Yeah, shit, they already are harassing police officers already.
Yeah.
The officers, police officers, they're already harassing them, pulling them over with guns on.
What's gonna happen when all hell break loose? They about to let Jake out of jail. Yo, y'all don't know what the hell about to go on. Jake about to get let out of jail because this shit about to shut down and people gonna stop working.
Judah is a lion's whelp, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna rouse them up.
Hey, those spirit created for vengeance don't come out of jail.
Yeah. Oh man.
Trump said,
you know what it's like, Salakia? Ghostbusters. When they open the little thing and all the spirits came out. That's what's about to happen, bro.
Man, they gonna get out of jail. They gonna be doing the streets dirty, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
First
Trump
thing he gonna do, he gonna come after Eve, who put him in jail.
Yeah.
And then he just hell.
Man.
Oh man, you already know.
He going after Eve,
bro. Oh.
Yo, look. So Trump said if your state don't accept ICE in your state, I'm gonna shut off the government funding. Meaning what? The cops not gonna get paid. The people in the prison system not gonna get paid. So what's gonna happen? How they gonna feed the people in jail?
Forcing the arms, so.
This shit. But man, y'all don't know what the hell going on, man.
They show you the greatest fault. They should kind of through the spirit. They show you like Batman, Bane. He was considered really the good guy.
Bane,
if you really look at it, but he was really evil, and he was going against the government. And the cops wasn't getting paid.
Yeah.
And then people in jail was just getting let loose, man. Getting let loose. And that's why when you look at Daniel, the Jacob trouble is going to be the worstest time it has ever been in the earth. And we're already headed to that.
We're already in it.
Yeah.
We just got to get turned up.
Yeah, because
Lord God, turn that flame up.
Because even more, when me and this brother go to work, you see the tension at work where, yo man, what's Trump about to do? What this and this and that. But then you got people in the world that don't give a fuck. As long as I can smoke weed, I can go drink, I can go party, I can go do me.
Yo, listen, man. This shit about to get so real. How you gonna stop somebody from coming in your house?
Yeah, they got full authority.
They kicking your door down. They busting your windows. You gonna try to board your shit up? They gonna burn your goddamn house down.
They deleted a man.
They
deleted a man in the ICE little thing, and then they ruled the coroner ruled it a homicide.
Yeah.
But they're like,
yo, and the dude he raped a woman while she was in custody. Was tearing her butt for the past few weeks.
Yo, look. They played the video recording.
Sorry, y'all.
They played the video recording of one ICE cop that killed the Edomite lady. And he said, fucking bitch, after he killed her. He said that shit so proud, like, man, you fucking bitch, after he shot her. Boom. And he's like, you dumb bitch, some shit. I'm like, yo.
He probably was a regular person hired to do up that killer spirit.
Jake don't know what they got, what's coming in for their ass.
Really don't.
All y'all talking, listen, all y'all, you women out here, y'all talking about you know, if a man ain't got this and man ain't got that, I don't need no man. Y'all about to feel it.
Yeah,
The Lord is about to cause hell on Babylon the Great, bro.
And then she gonna be trying to look. You remember what I
Bro.
said last week? You can cut that out now.
Bro.
I need you more than ever.
Y'all don't know what the fuck about to hit y'all, man. These YNs on the loose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no food in the stores.
Yeah.
Oh man,
There's
it's
women
about to
making
go
videos.
crazy.
There's women making videos now because Trump in the office. They's like, look, hey, look. Yeah, one sister was in the gym working out. She saying, yo, sis, it's getting a shortage of some good niggas. You
Yeah.
gonna have to, you gonna have to share. You gonna have to
Yeah.
share that
You
nigga.
gonna- yeah.
That's not your nigga. That's
Our
our
nigga.
nigga now.
Yeah, she said that.
Sis, listen, we can cook it. We can cook this. Hey, you can cook dinner. I do the dessert. But shit is getting real right now. If you can't see,
Yeah.
if you love the sisterhood, invite me in.
Man.
I will put another smile on your husband's
All these
face, bro.
people on medication,
Oh
Yeah.
man,
that shit gonna get cut off.
Man.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some spirits out here. bro.
especially those that do the cancer that got to get radiation. If you ain't got, you know what I'm saying?
Chemo, all that
Yeah.
shit, man. People just gonna be dying, man.
Yeah. Pregnant.
It's power outage happening right now with the winter storm.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they're saying that with the how many inches of ice
Yeah.
they're about to get, that they got majority of the power lines may be out for weeks.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of people they ain't gonna have power, man. They ain't gonna have no heat.
Hey, it was -7 degrees here this morning. -7.
Yeah.
Man, I come downstairs, man, my feet cold. I'm in the house so cold. It's 69 degrees in the house, bro. I got the heat up in there 75. I said, oh, I gotta bump this up. It's cold as hell.
Still cold.
Man, still cold,
I
bro.
felt my baby head.
Bruh, it was, man, listen, man. Y'all don't need yet, man. A cold day is about to come here. Hey, the scriptures tell us, pray that your flight be not in the winter, man.
Yeah.
You know? Hey,
And who's to say you gonna be able to leave with anything? That you gonna be in a state of panic, man.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Now, what is part of this sword? It's not only talking about the missiles, but it's
Guns.
you got to consider Esau is the sword of the Most High.
Yeah.
You know, David said that.
guns in their hands, knives, and Esau lived by the sword.
A killing instrument.
Yeah.
You know? For there shall be sedition amongst men, this is what we're seeing, and invading one another. This is what
Yeah.
we seeing that on the news.
Yeah.
Guys about to start invading
Yeah.
people's houses.
They can go in your house without a warrant now. And if you don't, they gotta ask you to come in. If you deny, they can come in your shit and they can apply any force that's needed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man, Esau got guns. You try to go on Esau shit, they air your ass out.
They come in your house.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna have no video.
Yeah.
You know, you come in the house. It's not gonna be people. Hey, you know, hey,
Yo, I seen so many people say, you come into my shit, and y'all gonna lose your life. I seen people say that, bro.
Yeah, that's going into problem.
Yeah, are you coming to my shit and you gonna lose? I'm like, yo, this shit
But
is.
then you gotta even think, the
Lord,
more
turn it up.
worse it get, the Lord is about to lift up a standard, man.
Yeah, don't do that.
There you got it, King.
We will get that too. For verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes,
Yeah.
and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And even these police, man,
Yeah.
they're gonna drop their badges.
Yeah.
We've been saying this for the longest. You know, with the elders of GMS,
Yeah.
they're gonna drop their badges and they're gonna take their guns and they're gonna go back to their families and they're gonna protect their families.
Yeah.
Man. Why? Because prophecy, their course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. The cities are going to be locked down.
Yeah.
It's going to be martial law full blown.
Yeah. It's gonna be like the Hunger Games.
and even on a bigger scale, when you look at right now, right, Babylon is the great city,
Yeah.
and they're denying almost 75 countries from access to coming here.
Yeah.
They basically target
Shut
them
down.
and label them as they can't come in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing right now. This is what we're living in, man.
It's
We're
real.
living in 2 Ezra 15 and 16.
Yeah.
You know, we're living in Matthew 24, man.
Yeah.
You know,
And you got and through the Spirit, when the Lord raised up a prophet, he raised them to warn. Warn me goes into teaching. And right now, this is the biggest sign. The men of the Lord teaching and warning you, let alone preparing you, but they're teaching you. While we teaching, shit is going on, and a lot of y'all can't see it because the Lord is not allowing you.
But what's happening too? The men of the Lord too are producing more videos,
Yup.
more warnings,
That's how you
more
know.
warnings.
That's how you
It's
know.
like that. It's like that baby, that contraction.
The Lord,
you
got,
know.
the Lord has possessed his men, man.
Yeah.
To
It's
go
an engine.
overtime. Yeah.
It's an engine.
And that's how you know we about to be out of here.
Yeah, 'cause
that's how you know it's about to get real.
We said in Baruch 4:28 in the G&T, he said, seek him with determination.
Yeah.
The Lord putting that determination spirit on the men of the Lord. And it's usually, right now, brothers is putting because it's so much stuff, TikTok, YouTube, it's so much information that lessons have to go out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. People watching, like people seeing,
Man,
they looking.
literally.
They looking. They seeing. They saying so. They asking questions. They worried.
Yeah.
You can tell. You see, like
Family members.
Yeah, I posted something on social media, and then Jake inboxed me like, man, what you mean by that? Somebody, y'all know something about to happen.
Yeah.
You better stop playing around. We warning you, man.
Yeah.
You know, you can't. There's no excuse because the men of the Lord is fervent. Every day, brothers been telling you about it. They putting up articles. They're going into the scripture. They're telling you that this place is about to go down. You just keep playing around, man.
Yeah.
And them same ones that was asking you, you still out there. They're
Yeah,
gonna be the ones looking for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And you're gonna be nowhere to be found.
And y'all know that Trump and them, they just did that new institution thing that they just did with Board of Peace. First Thessalonians 5:3.
Yeah. When
To
they
say peace and safety.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to remove himself from World Economic Forum.
That's Psalms
like he said
55.
that word.
Yeah, Psalm 55.
That's Psalm 55.
That's
That be at peace with you.
Yeah.
But really, they got
War
a
was in
wrong
his heart.
sword.
Yeah.
They
War
got
was in
war
his
their
heart.
And y'all gotta know, right in front of you, Esau, like how we say the Lord playing chess, Esau going into battle mode.
Hey, Salakia, he literally just went to Venezuela, deleted like 200 people, and then it's talking about, I want to open up a peace board. Like, what are we talking about?
Like,
right
literally.
now?
Ain't no
You know what I'm
peace
saying?
no more. He done killed my damn people.
Yeah.
Big Esau.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
I wanted to say this, landing off what the brother Yamayan was saying, how Jake is inquiring right now. They got to move quick because even on TikTok, beginning today, they about to start monitoring it. Amalek is going to start monitoring it and basically scouting for potential criminals, quote unquote.
Yeah, really.
So that's going to bring about the famine of the word.
Yeah. Really is they looking for the men of the Lord. Really is we the target.
Yeah.
Because they don't want this truth going out. If you put a certain title up on the internet, on your video, they're gonna not let it load up because they don't want that type of vibration going out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta be careful with your titles on your videos, man.
Code.
Yeah, speak with code because if they see something going against their shit, they like, nah, we ain't letting this up.
Yeah,
They monitoring everything, literally everything that you go on. They know, man. They
Remember,
monitor.
it's got the transcripts.
Yeah.
I want to say that.
Your videos already have a transcript, so they already know.
So your shit already
already
under
in there.
surveillance.
Yeah.
All your words, everything that you saying in your videos, they play your shit all the way through. And if you say something going against their system, they have your shit buffering the
We
whole time.
replay this. The
Yeah.
transcript is gonna say
Yeah.
exactly what we said.
That's a fact.
And they even they give you the script. They show you that YouTube is owned by small hats, so they already know the men of the Lord, them teaching, YouTube, Rumble, all the things that you're using. If you got to put your email, it's already accounted for.
But they can't do
But they're
nothing.
letting it be known.
Yeah, because it's really because of the Lord.
They actually going to start. They're letting it be known that they actually going to start targeting TikTokers.
Yeah, no, good. That's really the sign letting us all know. I mean, us that's in the faith, the Lord is putting that. Hey, now it's time for you to start persecuting the ministry.
What is it
'Cause
called?
They've been already there.
Yeah.
But now it's just the Lord is saying,
Oh, yeah,
it's that time now.
It's
Hold on,
definitely
but
a
it's
red
called
list.
TikTok, though.
They got a red
It's
list.
called
TikTok. Time
Like,
is
that shit
ticking.
is time is
Time
ticking,
is
bro.
ticking,
That shit is already, you know what I'm saying?
Time is ticking.
Everything is for a reason.
Yeah. TikTok.
TikTok, yeah. Time is almost up, man. You know?
11:59 on
Right.
the clock.
But they definitely already got a list of people that they want to target.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doomsday clock is probably,
Yeah.
that shit is
They keep
probably,
saying a few seconds.
that shit is probably like 5 or 3 seconds left now.
Yeah. You got to think, what will put it in their spirit to do a doomsday clock? Because they know.
Revelation
These
12 and
motherfuckers,
12.
they know.
Yeah.
He knoweth that he have but a short time.
Yeah.
That's why shit happening. Just it's like after the C-19,
Yeah.
life just ain't been the same.
Man, what?
Life ain't been the same, huh? It's
It's
different.
just the way it is.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
They
We
got
serve-
the information that they needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
They
mean?
sucked up the information.
Yeah,
Now they got it.
We
They
got
said,
it now.
see, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't get it, man.
Uh-huh.
See, we understand the prophecies that got to be fulfilled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We know the MOTB has to be issued. That
We're
was
not
the
ignorant.
test run.
We're not ignorant.
Right.
of the devices.
They test ran your ass, man.
Yeah.
You know? And you're a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Pfizer
They
even
put
said
shit.
that.
Yeah, listen. They putting shit in your food. See how your blood. When you go to the hospital, they can tell what you done ate. They testing your blood.
Yeah.
They running tests on everybody here in Babylon the Great, bro.
And that makes sense. Why to leave World Economic Forum? Because the World Health Organization,
Yeah.
like he said, that helped America push whatever they want without FDA approval.
Yeah. You know? Now it's gonna be they just putting shit in every damn thing. I just seen the video where I don't know which one of y'all sent the video in the group chat, and it was saying, who
Oh,
sent the
yeah,
video?
yeah, yeah.
With the
Microchip.
lettuce,
Oh, no.
No, somebody
Talking
sent
about
the
meat
video.
with the
Yeah,
chip.
they said every other thing of lettuce got some some type of vaccine in it or some shit. Yeah, and I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro.
Got the jumper shot.
Yeah. Let me see if I can go ahead. Y'all got it. Though.
Got the juicy juice.
Then you had the meat with a rice being RFID chip. But when you actually know certain animals in the zoo is RFID tracking
They
devices
probably all are.
implanted
I
in them.
think they all are.
Yeah.
I think they usually just do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But that's
Yeah, that's what they do with them. They're all animals because you damn near if them animals are in America, you are a product of America. So, they watching the animals. But that seeing that RFID chip, that little rice, that lets you know how real this is, and they want to start doing it with humans now.
That's Ezekiel 4 and 13. So your food could be defiled among the Gentiles.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's what these heathens have done. But
Go back.
yeah,
Isaiah 13.
yeah.
Isaiah chapter 13, in verse 3, it says, I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains.
They're talking about the armies, the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah.
Or the valley of Armageddon.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about.
It says, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together.
And the valley of Jehoshaphat is talking about the Middle East.
Yeah.
So,
It says, Yahweh of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
the Lord's the one bringing them together for war.
Yep. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. It says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord. It says, the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
So they come from a far country. They're talking about these Russians.
Yeah.
You know, and I can get real quick. Revelation 16, 14. Yeah, Revelation 16 and 14. About the kings of the east. Real quick.
Revelation chapter 16 and verse 14. It says, for they are the spirits of devils working.
And, and those spirits of devils are talking about the messages of these Edomites to be pushing. And they got three branches because they're talking about the false prophet,
Yes.
the beast, and the dragon. They're talking about Washington, D.C., London, and the Vatican. You know? All three aspects of society, the military branch, the economic branch, and religion.
Yeah.
From all of them get pushing for war. You know? They already got reason for it already. You know, they're already gonna say, oh, I need to cleanse the Holy Land from the third temple and shit like that. No. So yeah, you keep going.
It says, for they are the spirits of devils working miracles. It says, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of the Most High Almighty. It says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keep his garments. It says, lest he walk naked and they see his shame.
Keep going.
It says, and he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon.
So that's when they got gathered.
Armageddon.
What's up, verse 4? Is it verse 4? What it said about the kings of the east? Drying very
Yeah,
Euphrates?
yeah. This is
Oh, yeah.
this Revelation chapter 16 and verse 12. It says, "And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river of Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up." It says that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared.
Yeah. And that's talking about the Russians. The Russians and also the Chinese too. Because they gotta be getting in there too. They're part of the allied nations of Russia.
Yeah.
And the reason why we're saying Russia, because they're God, well they're really they're God. You know?
God.
From the land of Magog.
Right.
You know? That's where they're from, the land of Magog or Magog. Magog. No? But you can go back to Isaiah 13.
And even when you go to, like, because of the Isaiah 13, where it says, and they come from a far country, like Apostle Tahar explained, from the end of heaven, even even Yahweh and the weapons of the alien nation, those can even go into the missiles that's coming from the far lands. Because when you actually do research on these ICBM missiles, you got some that can go further than most. Like Russia, their missile can go 15,000 kilometers, which is to Russia and all around and back to Russia. But America is only 5,000 kilometers away from Russia.
And that's those arrows.
Yeah.
They're talking about Jeremiah 50.
Yeah.
So these nations send arrows against them.
Yeah. And Zelensky was right. And Zelensky was right from Ukraine. He said America is protected by bodies of water, but one day they gonna feel it. And he actually right with prophecy.
Yeah.
And Nero knows it. That's why he wants to build that golden dome.
Yeah.
You know? But that's not going to protect.
Right.
Nobody has the time to do
They
it.
can't do no damn dome over the whole. Man, that shit is crazy. There's no way.
And there's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
No way.
That's why he wanted Greenland, though. He wanted Greenland to try to
Intercept
expand that dome. You know, because all the dome really is just setting up missiles to basically block. But you can't block these ICBM missiles.
No, they're going through
These
that.
things is going like 20,000 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, they going like
You know
Mach
what I'm
10,
saying?
Mach
Yeah.
20.
You're not going to, let's say none shall come,
None
shall return in vain.
Yeah, None shall, it's not going to return
Yeah.
void.
And the Lord built them precise. He put that left-hand side spirit in them engineers to
Yeah.
make this weapon precise. Because it said in 2nd Ezra that it won't miss.
Yeah, it won't miss.
Come on, man. That it would be a dud if it missed.
Yeah. Isaiah 13 and 5, it says, "They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land."
You know, and really those missiles are the Lord's indignation. The Lord's armor.
That's right.
So that's what those missiles are.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It says, "How ye?"
This is Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. All right, so he's a man of war, man.
Yeah.
And he's got all the weaponry. All right, just understand that this is his war. This is his movie.
How many
and
times-
he's got the perfect war about to happen right
How
now.
many times you read in the scriptures where the Lord say, "Man, listen, go in there and kill every damn thing moving."
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Lord gave that.
Hey, he used to say any that pisses against the wall, man.
Yeah.
That's how he deals with it.
Anything that pisses against the
man
wall.
anyone that pisses against the
Men,
wall.
children, women. Didn't I say kill all those
Yeah.
men and women?
Right.
Lord, it's the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Just to back that up, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 18, verse 14, it says, "For while all things were in quiet silence, and that night was in the midst of her swift course, thy almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction." That's when Yahweh was going to tell Yahweh Shai, yo, it's time. He gonna leap. You know, like when you tell your child it's time to go, and they hurry up and leap. Yeah, he gonna leap off his throne and come down to a land fit for
When
destruction.
Jake see something pop off,
Yeah.
how they do?
Yeah.
They be hopping up. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
They look
Ready.
right through them blinds.
Yeah, ready for the action, bro.
The Lord's sitting up there right now on the throne.
He is.
And we're not saying he's gonna come down in the flesh.
Yeah.
We're saying he will pack through the skies.
Yeah, he's not coming down. He ain't coming.
God.
He ain't coming back like a man.
Angelic force.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yo, and it's a video where a dude that was like a scientist or some teacher, he said it's really, even with ICBM missiles, it's really no power that can really destroy the whole United States.
Yeah.
Or really, when you look at it in the long run, it's really no nation that can really defeat Esau. We need Yahweh Shai. And it's really Yahweh Shai, it's really Yahweh Shai that created something that could really beat him.
Yeah.
You know, even without missiles, the Lord can do it himself. Himself, one angel can destroy all of us, man, by himself, man.
He didn't want to do it like that.
Yeah,
He
he
want to
gonna
do it how he
play.
want. He want to do it how he want to do
Yeah,
it.
he said, I'm gonna do all my pleasure. Yeah. That's fire. Yo, that's fire where the Lord said, like, he could really destroy all of this on his own, but he gonna allow it to
Just
be
with
an
a
enjoyment.
just with a thought, he could just delete this whole shit.
Literally. But he gonna really allow brothers to have their part in it. Yahweh Shai, the angels.
The Lord's book, man.
That is amazing.
It says, Isaiah chapter 31, verse 5, as birds flying, so will Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it, and passing over, he will preserve it.
Yeah.
All right, so he's coming, and he's coming cracking the sky, man. And he's coming in those UFOs or spacecrafts.
Yeah.
You know, those are the chariots of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai.
Yeah.
All right, and they're coming like birds flying. All right, they're gonna be, that's that war in heaven, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna come out there and they're gonna be shooting and tearing shit up, man.
Yeah, they got certain people dropping videos of old videos, like when they was testing nukes, doing certain things in different countries, and they said while they was doing it, they were seeing the dang chariot float, just watching them test bombs.
Yo, last night it was a lady on TikTok. It was chariots just. There was this one chariot going in a circle. I'm like, yo, what the hell? She had a telescope looking all up, and bro, it's angels everywhere, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's angels all over this place.
Yeah.
You just can't see up there, bro. Yeah, but
Yeah, we
they all over the place, bro. It just makes sense, man. The deliverance is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a strange salvation.
Like, remember like Dragon Ball Z, where Frieza would, when Frieza tried to take over the Earth,
that's-
he'd be having all the chariots everywhere in
That's
the
tough.
air. Out in
That's
space, he had all the chariots out in space.
Yeah.
Right before he about to go
Yeah,
take
yeah,
over
yeah,
Earth.
yeah.
Goku died.
Yeah, fire.
Right before he was
Bardock.
about to destroy it,
Bardock went up
had
there.
all them damn
Yeah,
chariots
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
That's fire.
That was just all over. Yo, chariots everywhere.
There was
Even ones that's invisible too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There was a UFO professional or scientist, whatever you want to call it, dude that researched UFOs. He said, if we was to give y'all everything that we know, y'all wouldn't be ready for it.
Y'all won't be ready for it. Yeah.
Your mind, like it just be unbearable.
Yeah.
Because right now, hold on. Like right now, when you go into we go into the scripture that said the chariots of the Lord are 10,000, even thousands.
Yeah. That was yeah.
Dog, that's billions.
Yeah, they all over the place.
That's an innumerable amount of angels up there in the heavens, man.
Yeah.
I did a lesson, and it was based upon this bank.
That got me
This
excited.
bank says that they wanted to, that they needed to, it says Bank of England warned to prepare for aliens due to imminent U.S. disclosure, right? So they're going to try to say it's aliens. They know what it is.
Right.
Right, but they're trying to get people ramped up.
Aliens was
all right?
made up. They made that up.
Yeah.
They've been new though.
But they're trying to do this to crash the system.
Right.
To crash the because if you disclose that there's aliens or something else, there's something existing in life, that should crash the economy, bro.
That's why they did the
People are going
Anunnaki.
crazy.
They put the Anunnaki out there.
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to make, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? To try
yeah.
to defeat what we saying.
Yeah, that's why
they
they're trying to come out with that movie of Enoch,
Yeah.
or whatever the hell you call it.
But why is the bank trying to warn of this? Because they know what's going on.
Oh, they know
you
what's
what I'm
going
saying?
on. Oh, yeah.
And
Sure.
they have their plots of how they want to.
Why they always keep
cause
it
this
secret? Why
chaos.
y'all gotta keep it secretive? Why
Yeah,
y'all,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And them other countries, they know about the
Because
UFOs and shit.
Brazil, they had a government meeting saying, look, how can we get in contact with them dang UAPs that be floating around Brazil or in the United States and Israel? How can we get in contact with them before America try to take over us? Brazil having meetings about trying to meet with the angels.
That's crazy.
Because they don't want to fall in the hand of America. Because right now, it's the elites. The elites got Donald Trump on overdrive. Man, yo, it's really time to take over this whole earth, man.
We ain't going.
This is Isaiah 13 and verse 6 again. It says, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. It says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
know, that's talking about when, really before that, before the destruction comes.
Yeah.
Well, we're already in the time of Jacob's trouble right now. But when things really start to climb,
Right.
yeah, when things really start to climax, well, that's when people start panicking, man.
Yeah.
Well,
It'll
men
be
become
too
like, whoa.
overwhelmed. It'll be too
It
overwhelmed.
says-
Remember how people was acting when about the tissue shortage? It was people really beating up each other over fucking tissue. And then that shit died down. This shit is gonna be back to back to back.
Now all the psychological operation.
Yeah.
Looking at them.
Hell yeah.
They believe everything on damn TV. That's simple-minded. But it's in 8, verse 8, it says, "And they shall be afraid, pains and sorrows shall take hold of them." It says, "They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames."
That's Jeremiah 30 and 5. No, you go.
It says, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it."
Now, what that land talking about America, of Babylon the Great, right? 'Cause this land is about to get destroyed.
Yeah.
So with that eternal fire, man, no, not eternal, but long-lasting fire, the nuclear fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that show you right there that show you right there that America is not gonna last. People think that America got another 1,000 years. America has an expiration date.
Yeah.
Prophecy shows that America was really created to be destroyed. It was set apart, separated from the other lands to be destroyed the way the Lord wanted it to be destroyed. Because if America was connected to the other lands would get hit as well. The Lord is precise.
It says, "For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light, and the sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine."
I'm talking about wisdom not just sin right there. People's wisdom is going to be shut off.
Yeah.
The Lord got to turn off the lights.
Yeah. Hey, what's that scripture where it says, that's 2 5 and 1, where it says the land gonna be bearing the faith.
Yeah, bearing the faith.
You know what I'm saying? They're not going, your faith gonna be gone.
Yeah,
The Lord
yeah.
gonna shut your lights off.
I got one real quick.
Right, because
Find faith on earth.
they're gonna be in the spirit.
Dire streets.
This is Amos chapter 5 and verse number 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it?" You know?
And so it's going to be a hedge upon the men of the Lord. But for these people, ain't going to be no hedge to protect them.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's not going to be no hedge to protect these 2/3 out here.
Yeah.
You know?
But people think it's a joke too. People think Jacob's trouble is a joke. People think the trouble is
Israelites. Israelites. People in the truth. So
Yeah, but especially niggas in the world, man. They treat everything goddamn joke.
niggas ain't even think about no damn Jacob Church. They care less.
Yeah, like for instance, with this storm. Now looking at these niggas on TikTok and shit, they're mocking the shit out of the storm. Like, oh, it ain't gonna be no storm. Oh, what people freaking out? It ain't that big a deal. No, but hey, just you wait till the power goes out. Then you reconsider, man. So, but at the end of the day, man, these niggas, man, they all full of shit.
Yeah.
You know, they talk mad game. They're all supposed to goddamn bullshit out their mouth until they have to get pressed. You know, when they do get pressed, that's when they start pitching up. Man.
Hey, this is like the coldest. They say like this is supposed to be like one of the coldest storms and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And pretty
They
soon
said
the Lord.
negative 50 degrees.
Yeah. Hey, but pretty soon the Lord's about to bring the hottest hot, man.
Yeah.
To this place, man. That nuclear fire, man. That burns these elements, man.
You know, we pleasing the Lord right now, man. So if it does happen, they think like if a blackout happens tonight, man, brothers got faith. This will be a faith booster right here.
But he shall be saved out of it.
But these people out here, man, they're not gonna have nothing to lean on. This cold going
that shit
freaking
happens.
shrivel them up like a freaking razor.
I think because I did this lesson when we knew that we were about to depart out of captivity or it was going to end, Israel rejoiced. Jake, that's of the faith, is going to rejoice when these things start happening. The MOTB, you think brothers be like, oh man, now I can't work. No, brothers be like, yeah, man, if we can call each other, brothers is going to be on that video call saying, man, it's here. Ash over there saying language, David might speak more than he ever spoke when they I ain't mandated no more. You know what I'm saying? But because of the point that you just said, this is Genesis chapter 19. I'm gonna read it NLT because it's gonna say what you just said. I'm gonna start at 12 or 14. The point, it says, while the angels questioned Lot, do you have any other relatives here in the city? They asked, get them out of this place. Your sons-in-laws, sons, daughters, or anyone else. For we are about to destroy this city completely. The outcry against this place is so great, it has reached Yahweh and has sent us to destroy it. So Lot rushed out to tell his daughter's fiance, quick, get out of the city. Yahweh is about to destroy it. But the young men thought he was only joking. And that's why they got left behind and they asses got destroyed, because they thought, Jake, you always think shit is a joke. This is serious, man. Remember when we was going out to DC to go do the 4th of July stuff, when we was with Bring It Out, HOI. My cousin, when somebody got killed, they said, man, what was y'all at, man? We needed y'all, somebody got killed. Man, we've been here the whole time, and somebody else got killed that was a family member, a homie. Nobody ain't called. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always thinking this truth is a joke, man. This is serious.
What we gonna do because somebody get killed?
What?
We told you.
To teach them alive?
Hey, the Lord kill him and make him alive.
Yeah.
The Lord wound him. That's what we gonna tell you.
Right.
Neither you got to deliver out of my hands.
Right. We can't
Right,
help
nothing
you.
we can do about it.
That's judgment of Yahweh.
And truly, it's better that they with the Lord than being here and still be stiff-necked.
That's a fact.
And they right mind now.
Yeah.
Isaiah 13:11, it says, and I will punish the world for their evil,
Yeah.
and the wicked for their iniquity.
The Lord's doing that now, the Lord got to keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's only and a lot of things happening, but it ain't turned all the way up yet.
Yeah.
Man. You know, you're gonna see blood. You gonna look outside and see bodies.
Yeah.
It's going to that point.
Yeah.
You know.
Dung on the earth. People
Yeah.
gonna be like doo-doo, like out here. like
Boo-boo.
like when you walk the open field and you see a lot of goose doo-doo, you step on it. That's how it's gonna be out here.
Yo, and then when you look at it, like how the year started, it did its thing. But Jake, they turn up as soon as it get warm. As soon as it get warm, Jake shoots somebody because you stepped on their shoe. Just imagine how how this year is gonna be when it start getting warm.
Yeah. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
So the Lord got humbly proud as Edomites.
Yeah.
But these heathen in general, especially East.
Yeah.
The Lord got humble.
Just like the Edomite woman. Now their husband is agreeing with Trump over there.
Yeah. No. Their husband is not agreeing with Trump.
Oh.
They because their husband, they so brainwashed how Trump moving. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They want that white supremacy, because really it's about white supremacy. That's what it is.
That birthright.
Yeah, they want that birthright. That's a fact. It says, verse 12, it says, and I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
That's talking about spiritual, man. Not no
Yeah.
regular nigga in the street.
Yeah.
Right.
The regular nigga in the street gotta die. They gotta be valuable like the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a heavy verse right
Pookie
there.
and Ray Ray gonna be worthless, man.
Hey, yeah, that's a
You know?
fact.
That nigga
Yeah,
that
Ray
you
Ray
love,
gonna be racist.
what's his name, King?
Yeah.
When he just walk up and just, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he
King.
gonna be done. He
Right,
done.
That shit is
He
done.
done for.
Yo, we not, Lord willing, we are. But this is how special the men of the Lord is, man. The men of the Lord play a very important role in Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai ministry. When you go to Ephesians, the 4th chapter, starting at verse 7, it said when Yahweh Shai went to the Father, he left some gifts. The gifts is the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, and the teachers of his word.
Because in second Ezra, I don't know if it's 15 or 16, where it says your husband's gonna be dying in the streets.
Oh, the 16.
16. Yeah.
16. So your man, Israelite man, he the one gonna be standing still, man. He gonna be standing strong, shining still.
Yeah.
Because the Lord gonna be with him, man. He gonna be more precious than fire. What? Somebody gonna see that man? They gonna be drawn to him, man.
Brother did a video.
Yeah.
The brother from GMS San Francisco Bay Area
Yeah,
did
yeah,
a video
yeah.
about it.
Got it.
About it. It's like a 13-minute. You gotta watch that video.
Word.
It's fire.
Send it to the
I need to see
Yeah.
that.
Oh, man. Send it
Man,
to
it's
the chat.
fire.
Yo, the verse that he just said in 2nd Ezra, them same women where they men died from the sword of famine, later on they're gonna come across a man of the Lord, and they're not gonna be a widow no more. And the daughters that were virgins,
Man,
they,
listen,
gonna,
man,
they,
listen.
they most likely gonna become wives.
Listen, most of these women get put to death out here. Y'all gonna
Yeah.
you gonna get your taco stuff. You gonna get, man, Esau gonna get a hold of you because he gonna have all the guns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna snatch all you damn Instagram models up. All y'all playing around,
The movie
a
The
lot of
Road.
y'all gonna get snatched up,
The
man.
movie The Road. Somebody
Yeah.
gonna trade your wife for that loaf of bread.
All the movies and shit you've been watching, what's that shit? Fallout?
Yep.
Oh, you been sitting your ass, vote 33, we gonna see you. They gonna have your ass, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real, man.
And a lot of y'all Jake be like, oh, your brothers always quote movies, but you can go and you can
Link
find
all
out.
the movies. You can link all the movies to the
Yeah,
scriptures.
yeah, you can go on YouTube and look up the government movie division, and they'll tell you that certain movies that come out is inspired by the government. Like Born Identity, that was inspired by the government, man. You know? Yeah.
It says, Isaiah 13:12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. It says, therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
How? Because in this, it's
Boom!
It's gonna be a huge shift.
Yeah,
gonna be a great earthquake.
you're gonna hear the earth shaking.
It says gonna rock to and fro like a
Yeah,
drunkard.
that's
Yo,
crazy.
Jake, you're not ready for that.
You ain't ready for that.
That's a real earthquake.
Yeah.
Like these are earth tremors.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an earthquake.
God,
Yeah,
You know what I'm
earth.
saying?
buildings gonna be falling from that
Yeah,
church.
yeah,
All
yeah.
that, man. Shit is gonna be.
The whole face of the earth will be rearranged.
What did they call what's his name? The dude that made the missile? Then they call him Earth Destroyer or Destroyer of Earth.
Destroyer of Worlds.
Oppenheimer, what they call him?
Oppenheimer?
Yeah, his nickname.
Destroyer
Yeah,
of
Destroyer of
Worlds.
Worlds. Literally.
Yeah,
He called
destroying his
himself
own
that.
world.
Yeah.
But
Esau's the end of the world.
But he called himself that because he received the inspiration in a dream.
Yeah.
You know, he knew that the Lord was giving him that inspiration, and he felt as though like he was, you know, he was the destroyer. But
Yeah.
really, you know,
But
when
when they dropped, but he said they had some information when the first one dropped. He was afraid that he came up with the idea because it helped other people try to find a blueprint. That's why Project Paperclip, Russia and America split about 20 engineers so that they both can have these missiles.
Hey, and when you think about it, why? Like that's the Lord, man. They're not even thinking about it. They just moving. They just literal
What calls a
robots.
man?
Yeah,
What calls a man?
Yeah.
Let me get some that can destroy a
Yeah,
whole
let's-
city.
let's split
This
the
is a
news.
caveman.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
This is a caveman of the earth, man.
Yeah.
This is the vilest man.
Base
This is the
man.
basis of man.
The lowest.
And the Lord put the spirit to make him
Yeah.
do
well,
these
he's the
different
Lord.
things, man.
He's
You
the
know what
Lord's
I'm saying?
Lord.
Yeah.
You know,
Lord created
that's
the
his
waste
lot.
to destroy.
What'd you say, Kate?
Lord
Create
created
the
the waste
waste to destroy. That's right.
Yeah, you know, how
And they making it. Hey, listen. And they literally create. They making them.
Yeah.
Yo,
And see,
that's a good
don't
point.
you know what this could do to the earth? If you was wise, you would never create that. But that just goes to show
How
that
proud
what
they are.
how the Lord really is in the
Yeah.
Lord is in their minds, man.
That was a fire point. Like how how Esau saying that we about to get wasted,
Yeah.
and then the Lord
Get
created
wasted,
waster.
man. Yeah.
No,
That's crazy.
But,
That's crazy.
but sometimes Esau use it in a sense of like wasted, like destroyed.
Yeah.
Like it's over.
Yeah, that's how they say it. It says, this, Isaiah 13 again, therefore I will shake the heavens and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts and in the days of his fierce anger. It says, and it shall be as the chased roe and as a sheep that no man taketh up. It says, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land.
But it's gonna be like
So it gotta be like classes, or put it simply, like classes, or a race, and also a race war too. Okay, people gonna be trying to hunt each other down,
Right.
off each other, you know, based on what their class is, and also what their race is.
Yeah.
You know, the rich against the poor.
You gotta think, if you don't got Yahweh Shemashai abiding in you, that's gonna be the most scariest thing you have ever been through. Even though being of the elect is gonna still be a trial, but you having faith in the Lord, you're gonna overcome. But those that's in the world, that's gonna be a very scary moment, man. because you trying to get sleep. People trying to break into the shit wherever you at. Somebody might be trying to take your plot to get your food. Maybe take your child. Right? Somebody might be trying to kill you. It's gonna be real live. Let alone look. A lot of us is in the city. You know. That's literally in real time. If you not connected to the Lord, that's gonna be a very serious, scary situation for you.
That's why 2 Ezra 14 says, let go of the mortal thoughts.
Yeah.
You got to put all that stuff to the side. Because, hey, all hell is getting ready to break loose, man. All right? The cord has been cut.
Hey, Salaki, bro. When we say all hell, I just think because we keep repeating it, you're not really. It's not really busting. Yeah, it's not really busting you over your head.
Yeah.
All hell is about to fucking break loose, man. Literally.
Yeah.
You never
Literally,
felt it
bro.
before.
Yeah, it's something and they think we just be playing because we keep telling you, but that time gonna come when your thoughts say, oh shit, they was not playing. This is really going
Even
down.
now,
Right.
they didn't see. They wasn't seeing this coming.
Yeah.
They didn't see this was going to happen.
Yeah. Starting with the Kobe code.
Yeah.
The code. That right there should have had your whole life, your whole mindset should have opened like, yo, they really just did a whole experiment and had everybody go 6 armed. We never had to deal with something like that.
It's so crazy. You know what I thought about today on the way to camp? I thought about, remember when the C-19 happened, right? Everybody was getting money.
Yeah.
Even niggas I don't know how niggas they ain't even had no job was getting a check. And they really spoiled you to get used to spending money.
Yeah.
Then they raised it, then they inflated the price.
Stimulus check.
Yeah, stimulus check. Then they inflated the price. Now you would spend $100 on food like it was nothing before COVID. You be like, man, hell no. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they really sucking the life out of you, man.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, damn, that's how they got us, man. They really got us. Usually, a box of pizza and some wings costs over $100 now, bro.
Yeah.
Can I bring this out real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Slocky. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 54. It says, and he said also to the people, when you see a cloud rise out of the west straightway, you say there cometh a shower, and so it is. And when you see the south wind blow, ye say there will be heat, and it cometh to pass. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern these times, man? Right? And our people can see the wind blow, they see the weather, they can discern that, but they can't discern what's going on right now.
Yeah.
They can't discern the times, man. Yahushua was telling them back then, man.
Yeah.
You know? And things that are written aforetime were written for our learning, man. So we're able to discern and see the times that we're living in.
Yeah.
You know?
Because even when you even look at like slavery, we wasn't in slavery. You wasn't given this information, so you wasn't ready for the world to end. But now that this truth is coming out, that's to show you that the Lord is getting ready to close up America. Now that this truth coming out, we're not on the mindset of chill, let's have fun all day. It's rappers right now saying that music ain't the same no more. Because America is about to hit a huge change.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I'm at the gym, I'm listening to music from the early 2000s, 2010 and up. Like the music now is just like, what are they talking about?
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? What are they talking about, bro?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta listen to music that I used to like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, man. You know, it's like this place finished, bro.
Yo, and then your job, certain jobs is having restrictions because of some of the tariffs. Like our job, you getting tariffs at some of your jobs. Your hours might be getting shorter. A lot of things is getting changed just because of what Donald Duck is doing, man. And Donald Duck, getting oil. You gotta pay attention to everything that's going on in society. It's really for the big change that's gonna come. It's not about this week, next month. It's about America or the elite trying to make a global change in the earth.
Now, Isaiah 13 and 15, it says, every one that is found shall be thrust through. Every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
It's talking about because when the missiles hit, you don't get spare anything. Like
Yeah.
son,
Yeah.
daughter, baby, newborn, or whatever it could be. All of them gonna die. It don't matter what they do.
It says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
And also, before that, too, with these troops, the troops not going to spare anyone either.
Yeah.
No, you're coming against them. They got take you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got to know, even when they used to go to Vietnam, they didn't spare nobody either. Like, especially if a brother was craving some tacos, he was looking, he'd go in there and get him some. He wasn't sparing nobody.
It says, their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
Yeah.
They're talking about the Russians. Because right now, the Russians are in the land of the Medes right now.
Yeah.
So they had to control that area, that region.
Yeah.
It says, which shall not regard silver as their gold, they shall not delight in it.
But they're not going to take a deal. America may try to pull the deal to not get destroyed. They're not going to do it. They're not going to take that deal, man. They got to go all in.
Yeah.
It says, their bows also shall dash young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. It says, their eye shall not spare children.
Now, also side note, ancient Babylon was taken over as a sneak attack. It was a surgical strike against the leaders. Now, that what happened at that. They surrendered. There wasn't no big battle. They didn't explode the whole city on fire. No.
Yeah.
That's how you bump that bullshit.
The Persians, what they slid in there at night when Belshazzar was having that party. They had a Lord rode on the joint. They got shook. That kingdom got taken over swiftly, and they still had shop in Babylon, and there's shop going on in Babylon right now.
It says their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. It says that they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, and their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms and beauty of the Chaldeans, excellency shall be as the God, as when but the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
So the Lord got completely decimated.
Yeah.
You look at Sodom and Gomorrah right now, it's nothing but sulfur.
Yeah.
Sand and sulfur.
Yeah.
The Lord completely eviscerated.
Yeah.
Not just Sodom and Gomorrah, it's like 5 cities.
Yeah, 5 cities.
I
Yeah.
believe Zoan was spared. Like one city was spared because Lot was there.
Yeah.
But the other 4 got obliterated.
It says, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelled in the generation to generation.
So people still are living in Iraq today. People still over there right now in Iraq today. They can still find the places of the ruins right there. Right now.
Yeah.
You go.
It says, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there.
So no one will be able to go there at all.
Right.
Yeah.
It says, but the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. It says, and owls shall dwell there,
Those are desert animals.
and satyrs shall dance there. It says, and their wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Damn.
So the Lord not going to let the place continue on any longer than it needs.
Yeah.
And as you can see right now, we're at the end of that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not going to take that much longer for the place to be taken down and turned to just a big, desert creature exhibit. That's really what it's going to be. Literal desert creature exhibit.
Yeah.
You got a view from space.
It's going to be a lake of fire, but throughout generation, eventually it's going to be a desert.
This is Isaiah 14 and 23 in the NLT. It says, I will make Babylon a desolate place of owls, filled with swamps and marshes. I will sweep the land with the broom of destruction. That broom of destruction is talking about those missiles, man. How when they impact, they just sweep through and destroy everything.
Yes, sir.
The Lord is going to sweep this whole place, man. All right, it says, I will sweep the land with the broom of destruction. I, Yahweh, Bashmal Shai of hosts, of heaven's armies, have spoken. All right, so the Lord said he done it. It says, verse 24, Yahweh Bashmal Shai of heaven's armies has sworn this oath. It will all happen as I have planned. It will be as I have decided. All right. So the Lord is saying, as He said, it's going to be.
Yeah, ain't no
all right.
turning
That's
back.
what He said. He's going to make this place. He's going to swoop this place with a broom of fire, and it's going to happen, man. You know.
And that go back to Isaiah 46 and 10. It's part of his pleasure to destroy Mystery Babylon. Huh? You know, it's the Lord's prerogative.
Okay.
Book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 5. For her sins have reached unto the heavens, and the God has remembered her iniquity.
Yeah, how has remembered her iniquities. There we go.
Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you,
Speak up too,
and double to her, double according to her works.
Yep.
And the cup which she has fulfilled her double.
So the Lord got to fill her double for everything that she's done to the world.
Yeah,
Not really just to the world, to the Israelites specifically.
Right.
yeah,
That's really the main point. Because the big damage
Right.
the Lord's power.
Right.
yeah. Yeah, what is it called? You reap what you sow. And that shows that the Lord is holding the like when you get a bill, or like when you order food, they calculate everything you order. So when they give you that bill, now the price you got to pay. So so that's what they're building up, a whole tab right now.
Monuments.
Yeah,
Verse 7, how much she has glorified herself and lived
like Nebuchadnezzar.
Delicious.
deliciously. So much
torment.
torment of sorrow give her, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
No, and this place thinks it got to take no sorrow, man. So this place is going to be immortal. It's going to be completely invulnerable to anything. Because, oh, we got the strongest military in the world. Now, the homeland, the Lord got blown up, man. The Lord got keep a force you've never even seen before, man.
Ah.
You know? Power that's not even, power that's not even earthly.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Verse 8, therefore shall
One day.
plagues come in one day,
Yep.
death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. Strong is the Lord God who judge her.
No, so the Lord, hey, strong the Lord power of judgment. That's the Lord can completely eviscerate this place. In one day, further in the chapter, it says in 1 hour.
Yeah.
No, so in 1 hour time, the Lord can completely eviscerate America.
Yeah.
No, just in 1 hour. In 1 day.
All
That's
the
crazy.
areas are going to build with fervent heat, as it spoke about in 1 Peter, the third chapter.
Right.
You know, second chapter.
Yeah.
All the elements are going to melt. That means everything that you see around you, you go outside, look at everything, all the buildings, it's going to be reduced to ash.
Right. And you got to think of what makes America delicate or rich. You know, you got to know the natural resources, the workforce, the economic structure, the large internal market of wealth in America, which makes this place delicate. This is why every nation, you know, makes deals with America, because a lot of nations got rich off of America, man. You know, with trade, with media, a lot of people from different countries come here just for entertainment. You know, to do that work. He said when he was in Africa on TV, he said America looked like heaven. He said when I came here, I thought America was heaven. He said America's hard.
America's hard, man.
But in Africa, America is promoted as heaven.
$1 out there is $7,000. Something
Yeah.
like that. What he said?
Yeah, $1 is $7,000,
Yeah, yeah.
and $100 you'll have 700,000.
It's crazy.
You know, but he said America is hard.
So this no name guy, you know. Lo when you brothers and sisters were edified, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glorification. And of course, going to give them honor to the apostles, that great millstone, teach and were well. But we gotta say our Bible, Paul,
Bible.
and Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.